Can I get some fucking, I don't know, some fucking size in chat? Hello, everybody. Hello. I've even worn a special awful hat for tonight. Are you excited by this? Are you excited by my hat? My cool hat? I'm gonna go post on Reddit about my cool hat, and I think they'll really like it over there. What do you think? No. Incorrect. Incorrect sound redeem. Giant loud incorrect buzzer. Hello, everybody. We're back. Hey! Thanks for the $10, Corey. I appreciate it. $10 for the Minnesota Freedom Fund. I'll go on my spiel about that for a second. I just wanted to say hello to all of my lovely henge buns first on this Thursday evening. Let's see what they're saying over here. Hello, Gotetsu, and Lukes, and V-Sheet Val, and Giant Tabby. Hello to all of my beloved henge buns. I hope you're excited. I'm not excited. I hope you're excited to see me unexcited. Oh, shit! Giant Tabby, thank you for the $10. That brings us up to $800 out of $1,000 for the Minnesota Freedom Fund. Just $200 left to go. We're over 3/4 of the way there. We can definitely do this by the end of the month in a couple days. So that's very exciting. I definitely feel like we can meet that goal. Where was I? Today we are continuing the Vergil Must Die series. For those who do not know, last year I played every single Devil May Cry game on Dante Must Die difficulty. That included Devil May Cry 2, and yes, the shitty reboot DmC Devil May Cry. And back then, I made a promise. I said, you know, if we reach an extra incentive, I will play every game that you can play Vergil in on Dante Must Die difficulty. And I am continuing that promise tonight. A couple weeks ago, we did DmC 3 on Dante Must Die mode while playing as Vergil. And tonight, we're continuing the series with the next released game you can play as Vergil in. Yes, that's right. The only other game you could play as Vergil in after 3 was the shitty Reboots DLC until Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition released. That's depressing, isn't it? Isn't that horribly depressing? Well, tonight I'm continuing my promise. We are playing DmC, the DmCs. What is it called? Vergil's Downfall? That's it. Vergil's Downfall DLC on the Dante Must Die difficulty, which they actually do call Vergil Must Die in the DLC's game mode selection. So, yes, it is official. The name Vergil Must Die does have a quote-unquote official source in something. Yippee. So that's what we're playing tonight. We're playing DmC Devil May Cry again with Vergil in his shitty DLC. The good news though, henchbuns, is that it will be short. This DLC is fucking short. That's why I can play it on a Thursday night. Because it's probably not going to be longer than 3 hours. This DLC is short as hell. It's 6 levels. None of them are very long. I've completed every difficulty to unlock Vergil/Dante Must Die difficulty, and it has not been hard once. Excuse me. And it's for the same reasons DmC Devil May Cry was not very hard on Dante Must Die, which I will get into. But first, allow me to explain what this fucking thing up top means. This month, we have been raising money for the Minnesota Freedom Fund, which is a non-profit organization in the state of Minnesota that works within communities to try and end the wealth-based discriminatory practice of wealth-based jailing and bail bonds and the like. So, this is especially important right now in the wake of ICE abductions that have detained people unfairly and illegally and fascistically in detainment centers for months, up to months. Some people are still detained currently. So the Minnesota Freedom Fund is one of the organizations who works within communities to try and end this practice, which is especially relevant right now. We have raised $800 out of our $1,000 goal, and we are aiming to make that $1,000 goal by the end of the month. That's in a couple days. We've got Friday and Saturday. So if we could reach that goal in the next couple days, I would be overjoyed, henchmans. I would be over the moon. And I don't say that lightly because I live on the moon. So I would definitely appreciate it if we could keep the momentum going, if we could reach that $1,000 goal. Literally only $200 to go. That's 4 people donating $50. That's 8 people donating $25. It is very doable. I think it is very doable that we could reach that $1,000 goal by the end of the month. That's okay, Scuddy. I don't expect anybody to donate beyond their means. I'm just being very encouraging. If you have the means, please consider donating, is what I will say. Obviously, I can't expect anybody to donate when they do not have the means to do so. In a lot of ways, yourself comes first, so don't worry about it. But if we could reach that $1,000 goal, I would be very happy. So, yeah, that's what's going on. That's what the Minnesota Freedom Fund is all about. That's what the Tiltify overlay on top is about. So, if we could reach that goal, it would be great. I would be very happy. And you want to make me happy, don't you, hench friends? I think you do. So, why don't we get this garbage fest started? I'm gonna move over here. I'm gonna get the game going. I have to open Steam. All right, let's not whine and moan too much. I'm not looking forward to it, but we're gonna do it. This is just one thing we have to get through so that we can get to our treats of 4 and 5, Vergil. We have to play through this garbage first. And that's unfortunately just how it has to be. I'm going to not capture the game audio yet to spare you the world's loudest startup screen. I'm not going to capture the game audio yet. Because these logo splashes are the loudest shit in the world for no reason. You know what's funny is he doesn't even wear the fedora in this DLC. He's lost it. He got his ass beat too hard. There we go. Now I can alt-tab out. Allegedly. Thank you. I have to lower the game audio. Say goodbye to the playlist. We're replacing it with bad music. He did lose the fedora in the divorce. Okay. Hey, we're, challenge me in blue mode. Okay. Here it is, henchbuns. Here's Vergil's downfall. I think it's gonna be pretty loud, so I think I'm gonna keep it at this current volume, but we can change as needed. So, yes. Okay. All right. Why is the sound effects so quiet? There we go. The sound balance in this game is very bizarre. I'm gonna do my best to make it work. Okay. Yeah, we'll talk about that when I start up the game, Luke. There are some interesting things to Vergil that oddly enough, get carried into 4 Special Edition and 5's Vergil gameplay. And we'll talk about this. We will talk about this. But I think we should just get through it first. So we're gonna start Vergil Must Die mode. How many do I have all the items? Okay, no, I need a few more red orbs to get the final Devil Trigger upgrade. That's whatever. Alright. We're starting the mission. Oh yeah, that's right. All the cutscenes in this game, in this DLC, are cheaply produced motion comics. So this takes place after the main game, when Vergil got his ass beat. You might remember they didn't really kill Vergil at the end. They just like Dante beat his ass, and then the girl was like, "No, Dante, don't kill him." So they just let him walk away. And that was the end.
Dante betrayed me.
But like Vergil still got stabbed in the fucking heart, so he's dying anyways. So Dante still basically killed him. He just didn't get the finishing blow. Sorry, the way he splatted on the ground was really funny. Oh no, wait, hang on. I'm still in the completed costume super mode as... Oh no, this wasn't part of the plan. This is what he's supposed to look like at the end of the DLC. Hang on. I gotta change this. Where do I change this? Oh, it's in here. This fucking... We gotta go back to the costume that he starts with, Weak Vergil. It's called Weak Vergil. There we go. This is what he's supposed to look like. Alright, so we're Vergiling. Are you excited to Vergil it up, henchbuns? I will be explaining some things about Vergil's, how Vergil works in this game when we encounter combat. But right now, we're just doing the regular DmC shit. Okay, here's some guys. Ow. Oh, ow.
It's gone.
I hurt. Also, my amulet gone. Alright, so... Here's how Vergil works in this game. He's got the summon swords and shit, but the summon swords really suck in this game because they have a really small rate of fire. So, like DmC3, Vergil has, you know, he has his teleport things, the tricks. So up trick is mapped to left bumper. And the like forward dash, the dash that takes you in a direction, is also mapped to right bumper. So if you want to trick down, you have to not move at all. And then press RB in midair. Otherwise, you get the one that moves you side to side. Which is kind of annoying. So, up trick is left bumper, down trick is right bumper. So that's how it works in this game. Here's the thing about this game, though. This DLC entirely takes place... This is just a theory about why this works the way it does. I'm not 100% sure. But you may notice this entire DLC seems to be taking place on floating platforms that are all slightly tilted. So, when I So let's say I'm juggling an enemy, right? Let's juggle an enemy right now. Let's juggle an enemy right now. And I'm like, okay, I'm juggling them. I wanna do the classic Vergil thing of while they're in midair, I wanna down trick and then catch them as they're on the way down. And with my grounded moves, right? Classic Vergil stuff, you down trick to get more hits, right? Right? I want to do a down trick for stylish reasons. Here's the problem. Here's the problem with this idea. I want a down trick, and you might notice that down trick doesn't immediately connect me with the ground. See, I mash an attack button as soon as I down trick, and I'm still doing an aerial attack. So it's just broken. It doesn't work. That's the number one problem. That's problem number one. Now, problem number two is that you might have noticed, much like a lot of DmC, this game takes place on floating platforms, so you can just knock guys off. And that is how we will be winning the video game. That is how we will be engaging with the combat systems in your game. That is 90% of what I will be doing in this DLC, is doing this combo to knock them off, so I don't have to engage with this combat. You might notice, in fact, it even gives me points for doing it. They call it an environmental kill. They reward you for not engaging with the combat system. So I just do this. We just do that. We're just gonna do that. There he goes. Another method is also this. That's how you win the game. You know, maybe there's a reason old Devil May Cry games did not take place on a series of floating platforms that you can just knock enemies off of. It's almost like they wanted you to engage with their combat system instead of just being able to knock guys off of the platforms. You didn't remember Judgment Cut pushing enemies like it did just there? It doesn't in other games. But in this game, they reward you for not engaging with the combat system and just pushing guys off. So, also in this DLC, they made, right, because Dante has the grappling hooks in the main game. They're like, well, we need to make Vergil an equivalent of that. So he's got blue and red summon swords. Blue summon sword will teleport him to an enemy. Red summon sword will teleport an enemy to him. And this is an interesting thing because it's sort of something that will actually be carried forward into future Devil May Cry games where you can play as Vergil. And I'll talk about that when we get to 4, but it's kind of sort of something that gets carried into the future. Here comes one of the only 2 new enemies for Vergil's DLC. It's awful, and I hate it. It's this thing. I don't know what its name is. Wisp, that's its name. Here's how wisps work. You can't hit them unless you shoot them with a summoned sword. Oh yeah, do you guys want to see the world's worst rapid slash? You remember Vergil's iconic move, Rapid Slash? Here's what it looks like in this game. Isn't that great? Also, once you hit him enough, he gets in that angry state. Which makes him not have any stagger when you hit him, which is really annoying. Oh yeah, here's Vergil's other famous move. You remember Vergil's really cool dive kick? Here's what it looks like in this game. Oh, I died because I was explaining too much stuff. Here's what it looks like in this game. Isn't that so cool? You knock it off. Also, always be using spiral swords. Granted, this isn't a thing unique to this game. Spiral swords is broken in every game. So I'm not really gonna give a guff about that. Damn it. I hate these games. Cannot be emphasized enough how much I hate the wisps. So the wisps, yeah, this is divorce, by the way. Vergil's famous move named Divorce. What is really funny is this game actually introduces perfect judgment cuts. DmC 3 doesn't have the perfect judgment cuts. This game made them.
You're trapped here, just like me. But you can escape.
I'm trapped in hell with my mom.
The light. Find the light and get out of here.
Vergil, you just gotta go into that big orb.
The light? Okay.
Okay. I'm trying to see if I can do the perfect judgment cut. That's the perfect judgment cut. Okay, thanks. Thanks for that slowdown as I knocked that guy off the ledge. Very cool. Very cinematic. What's something else the later Vergils use that this guy uses? Oh yeah, some of his combos, the Ender, like, embeds a sword in them. You see how she has a sword in her now? Perfect judgment cuts do a lot of damage. Very cool, thank you. Great hitbox, brother. Great hitboxes, brother. Yeah, Vergil. A lot of Vergil's like basic combo moves in this are carried forward into 4 and 5. It's interesting, like this like aerial rave. You remember in 3 he had like the 2 like quick slashes? He has this basic air combo in 4 and 5 instead, which I think is interesting. Like, you can really tell that maybe Ninja Theory didn't fucking know how to make their own game, so Itsuno had to help them out. And he's like, okay, make these moves, but Ninja Theory suck at making games, so they didn't make the moves right? Sadistic. Sensational. Oh, also, sometimes your launcher doesn't work. You see how he did that weird thing where he got stuck? I'm not sure why. See, there's me trying to do the launcher. I don't know why. They just made this shit wrong. So in this game, because the summon swords are bad and don't do a lot of damage and shoot very slowly, they're, unlike 3, you don't want to be spamming them constantly because they just, it's just going to give you a finger strain. So they're more of an avenue to put swords in guys so you can teleport to them rather than doing actual damage, which is annoying. The fucking rats. Nope, nope. All right, I lived by teleporting. Hooray. Hooray. Time for another motion comic cutscene. Don't these just look great?
You're in danger.
Oh, it's that woman I betrayed and had no actual feelings for. Oh, I got stabbed again.
You're not going anywhere. How does it feel, brother?
God, these are so ugly. These, like, motion comic cutscenes are so ugly. That's the end of the first mission. Ass! Okay, next level. Next level. Hey, it's you. I'm me, he says.
Your father gave you everything, and now you have nothing.
Ow, my heart.
Everyone you care about, everyone you love, has turned their back on you. How does it feel?
Bigger heart.
You can't change the past.
You ever seen Bleach chat room?
What would you do
The heart.
if you had another chance?
Vergil?
Cat, you're still alive. Cat was useful.
Useful.
Cat saved my life.
Vergil, please.
Flashback to these cutscenes. Remember that girl?
Where am I? Cat?
Don't worry about that, Bomba. Look at that big monster.
Vergil, help me, please.
Vergil, help that girl you don't like and that you betrayed. Later, losers. Whoop, I dive kicked off the edge. Well, you're coming with me, idiot. Don't interact with the game, just knock people off ledges. Why would you play the game? That's stupid. Submerge! Oh, he slapped me real good. I hate fighting the saw blade guys. They're not fun to fight. I love how terrible these guys' hitboxes are. Notice how my style rank keeps going up, even though I'm not doing much different. That was the thing I was supposed to do. That's what I was supposed to do to win. That's right. You know what's funny? Is like, yes, I completely agree. This DLC has no money behind it. But it's not one of those things where, like, uh-oh, our game's so bad. We're not going to get the sequel. Better make this DLC that wraps shit up. This came out like 2 months after the game. It was just... It's just like this. It was the dive attack. The world's wimpiest judgment cut. Yeah, that enslaved game. It's bad. I don't know what to say. I've played it. It's bad. But it is certainly interesting, I guess. It's an interesting 7th gen relic. That game is not good. We shouldn't go in with the expectation that any Ninja Theory game will be good. They've never made a good game. In my opinion. And my opinions are all correct, as you well know, Henry. Let's fight some guys. I'm so sawdurster. Oh, 2 of them, great. Oh, I tried to do the pull on him at the last second. Remember the racist Smash clone? I sure do. What if I was sensational, Jared? Why is he just walking over here? What? That was weird. There he goes. So, one of the easy way to take care of big enemies, like those guys and the saw blade guys, is to use the perfectly timed charge of this, because it launches even them. And they can just get stuck like that. You got some popcorn, Luke's? Well, re-harden your cock. Actually, don't. Nothing in this game is gonna make you hot. Never mind. You're not gonna love the next stroke. You're gonna hate it. Yeah, you're soft as hell. Cool, thanks. Cool, thanks. Cool, thanks. This is probably one of the least horny games ever made, that's true. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, something else I forgot to mention. You know how in DmC 3 Vergil has animations where after doing certain attacks he'll sheath his sword like this? Well, in that game, if you let him finish the sword sheathing animation, it actually gives you style points. Your style meter goes up. Which is pretty cool, right? That's like a really fun little touch. Because Ninja Theory is made of fucking stupid people, of course you can't do that in this game. Notice how he has his sword sheathing animation there, and the style meter did not go up. It's almost like no one outside of Japan knows how to make action games. It's pathetic. They're like, well, it's truly incredible how, like, they just don't get it. Like, they literally just don't get it. Like, no taunts. You don't even get a style meter going up when you let him sheath his sword. Nothing cool is actually allowed to happen. Yeah, the summon swords are really slow and bad in this game. Help, I'm being attacked by this poorly drawn beast. Just her fucking flopping on the floor.
Fine. But
This game, man.
it's funny you had to die to understand humanity.
I rescued you from demons, remember?
And then you were like, we should kill her.
Reason to live.
No, you used me and you betrayed me.
Everything you hate me for, it had to be done.
Why?
Really? You deceived us, Vergil.
I don't think that's true at all. You're just making shit up.
Dante. Now that's a real man.
Now remember, chat room, unlike Lady and Trish, Cat is, what did they call him? Not a stripper with a gun? That's what they remember. That's what Ninja Theory called Trish and Lady. Unlike in this game where she's like, I'm using my. Unlike this game where like the fake demon cat is like, you're such a wimpy cuck. Unlike that hot stud of a man, Dante. The fucking me when I don't get my tendies. Ass. Oh good, I can afford the last devil tree. Goody. I have no more upgrades to buy. Is there any other? These are the only other upgrades I haven't gotten. They don't matter though. We're not going to be using that very much. Because spiral swords is so much more useful. The heart!
I killed her.
The fucking red eyes, dude!
You always wanted power.
Power. I need more power.
You are a son of Sparta. Become the son of Sparta.
Okay.
Welcome to hell, brother. I don't have a brother anymore.
Okay.
Cute. You know, I was the one running away, living in the slums. You enjoyed a comfortable life. Look who's on top now. You don't belong anywhere. Guess that's why you're here. Well, that and 'cause I killed you.
It is extremely funny that at the end of the game, Cat's like, no, Dante, don't deliver the killing blow. That'll make you a bad guy. And they like let Vergil limp away, and then he just falls over and dies and goes to hell anyways. Extremely funny. One of the things that made preparing for this stream a lot easier than the original game, than like main game DmC, the DmC, is that there's no secret missions in this DLC. You just find health upgrades like in the levels. So I didn't have to do any shitty secret missions. That's nice. Oh yeah, another weird thing. If you shoot the summon sword in the midair, he like stops for a second. It's very strange. Because that's not how summon swords are supposed to work. Right? It's not meant to be like firing Dante's gun, where it makes you stop a little bit in midair. But you know, the people who made this game are talentless morons, so of course. Of course they don't even get how the summon swords are supposed to work. I am sensational, Uwu. Thank you. I'm getting my swords out. Fuck this. God, can you fucking die? Thank you. You can tell it's a perfect judgment cut because it turns orange.
You know you can't keep up with your big brother.
Get trained, idiot. He's fine, though. He's just a silly little ghost. Actually, he can get hurt, I guess. He's not that weird of a ghost. I'm gonna get you, Dante. I'm following your trail of cum. There it is. There's the trail. This sure looks like a big fight room. I hope it isn't. Oh. Owned. Whoop. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. I don't even know what hit me there. His spinny thing, I guess. Wow! Nice fucking hitbox, fatso! How do you like mine? Owned. Aww. Fighting two of these guys at once sucks. They sure do just make the most obnoxious enemies. I swear, sometimes the health is like variable on these guys. I don't know why he didn't die soon. I do think it's funny that I can carry them up like that. Fuck. Hold on. Oh my god! Their tails are so bad, I can't tell which attack they're doing, if it's hitting up or down. I didn't expect this to be the one I blocked. One starts to notice why not putting a fucking lock on in your game is bad. Nice. Why didn't that hit you? Oh my god. Would you fucking die? Wow, this encounter is actually really bad.
Smoking sexy style!
What? That still hit me. Okay, sure. Sure, explosion. Whatever, I'm done with this terrible encounter.
Stop running, Dante!
That's what I was trying to do to those guys, is if you can hit that timing just right, you can just juggle them forever. Ah! We got him. We got Ghost Dante or whatever the fuck. There he goes. He run away. Okay. What was the fucking input for that? Some terrible input. Yeah, it's You gotta double tap forward, then A and X at the same time to do it. It's really bad. Uh-oh. I didn't realize that was over a pit. Hee hee. What are you looking at, Vergil? There, fuck off. I love just giving enemies endless attacks with super armor that you can't do anything with. Isn't that fun? Isn't that good combat design?
Coward.
Do you like this? I'll rape these fucking things. Very good video game. Oh my fucking god. It is actually kind of absurd the amount of damage. That's great. That's really what that's what I wanted you to shoot the sword. Thanks. That perfect judgment cuts can do. Fuck it. I don't even know what's hitting me sometimes. Their fucking enemy tells are so bad. And the sound effects just break sometimes, so I can't even tell when somebody's attacking me. It's just endless noise. This is so fucking bad. This is such terrible counter design. No, I can't fucking see. What even hit me there? Just fucking sounds of women screaming, I guess. It's so fucking cool how putting the shield on enemies makes it impossible to tell what they're fucking doing. Thanks. Are we done yet? No, of course not. Are you... What even hit me? sucks so fucking bad. Where'd those other guys? They're way over there. No, we are not having fun. Oh my Christ! The tracking on this is so obnoxious. Sure, you can be stuck there, I guess. That guy's stuck. Nope, nope, he's done. Oh my god! Ay. Come on, let me fucking move. Oh my fucking god! I just get fucking constantly knocked off. This We're Team Ninja. We didn't know how to fucking make video games. Can you believe anybody ever trusted us with anything? Very cool. Thank you. Very fucking cool. You fucking target the guy I want to target. If you are forcing me to shoot a guy to make him hittable, you better hit him right. Is all I'm saying. I fucking hate this. This is like maybe the worst combat encounter I've ever dealt with. You for fucking real? Oh my god! I didn't expect it to be this bad. It wasn't this hard on previous difficulty. I didn't expect them to make it this stupid. I should have known. my god. How am I supposed to deflect both stupid swords? Can you explain that to me, video game? I love getting knocked off a platform. Very cool. Very fucking cool. What? Are you fucking kidding me? There's literally nothing I can do to get stopped from knocked off of this stupid fucking platform. No, no! What the fuck? Oh my... No! Okay. The sum... It's so cool how the summon swords do not fucking reflect her swords. Can't have that. Oh. Oh my god! What? I can't fucking go anywhere. No! Don't target the fucking other guy! Oh. Well, down I go. There he goes, hench. Great video game, everybody. Great video game, everybody.
This shit ain't nothing to me, man.
It's so fucking cool how I'm not allowed to hit anyone. Oh my god! Finally! What a terrible fucking encounter. Virgin, son of Spartacus, thank you for the $100. We only have $100 left. Thank you so much. I beat that encounter. We only have $100 to meet our goal. Thank you so much, Virgin. I hope you're enjoying your shitty DLC. I'm not. Oh, he flipped me off. Dante, that's not very brotherly of you. Look at this reused asset from the main game.
Come on, then.
Okay. Alright, we're fine. I knew that would be a really bad encounter on Dante Must Die, but we're through it now. End of the level. Look at that weak little kick.
I've been waiting for this.
That's right, henchbuns. No fight against Dante. He just dies in a motion comic cutscene.
Talked out.
Good face.
Good.
No. Please don't.
You don't need it anymore.
Jesus. 18 deaths, by the way. That's fine. We're on to mission 4. We've only got 3 more. And one of them's just a boss fight that sucks. The heart!
You took his amulet. It's useless. It only responds to Dante. He gave it to him. Remember? He was always her favorite. You know that. The way she admired his impulsiveness, how he followed his heart.
Oh my god. We're just making shit up because we didn't show anything about that relationship in the game.
Finish what
Dante literally doesn't even remember it. Look at this hastily made model for Dante and Virgil's mom. That model does not look very good. Hooray. What was that? Ooh, I'm interacting with the geometry. Sensational, you hear that? I'm sensational. Ugh. Charge. It's fine. That encounter was really bad. We're back to something resembling normal now.
Don't worry, Mother. Your nightmares will soon be over.
Fucking Melvin ass delivery on that line. Don't worry, mother. Everything about this game is so delightfully terrible. Yeah, it's like you told the child actor to be creepy. Don't worry, mother. Am I allowed to leave it? Oh, good, the blow drop running. Nope. Okay, I didn't know what he was doing. He was just like bent over. I'm gonna push over here instead. I love it when my launcher just doesn't fucking work for some reason. You see how often this happens? I don't know why. It's not a fucking mechanic. It's so fucking sick how I just can't see anything most of the time. You know what else is fucking sick? When it doesn't fucking target the guy I want it to. This fucking sucks. There, I just doppelganger. I forgot. Let me just double my damage real quick with doppelganger. It is useful for situations like that. Look how fast I killed them because I was just doing twice the damage. I gotta remember that. Just doppelganger. What a fucking terrible game. See, this is the thing about Dante Must Die modes, right? It's where the combat system really reveals itself. And inevitably, with this game, it reveals itself to be fucking terrible. Why did you moan like that, Vergil? Later, loser. This is so sad. They're stuck there. Oh, video. I love geometry in video games. There, I freed you. And my effect is still going off because the fucking game... Very cool. Very cool. Ha! You backflipped off the ledge, idiot. There. Vergil? Okay. He wasn't moving. Into the fucking hole. Shoulder shark! Blender Taurus is a strong shade. Everybody loves Blender Taurus. Alright. Okay. We're almost there. Almost there. Time for a gauntlet again. Yay. This is like their favorite enemy combination. It's so cool. The fucking Wisp guys are the worst. Because their tells are really fucking bad, basically. Cool, thanks. Nice fucking tracking on those. Jesus. Yeah, her fucking mooning is the worst. Cool. It's cool how you just started that right up again, right? Oh, brother. No, fuck! Oh, this is truly fucking vile. There we go. I did it. I survived. The grave just opens back up. Just play that animation of when you closed it in reverse. Oh yeah, you like the hat? Well, I took it from Vergil. That's why he's not wearing it in the DLC. I took it from him. It's my hat. I think I wear it a little better. Big beast, big meat beast. There's your mom, Vergil. It's called the Imprisoner. This is the second of one of the only new enemies in this game. It's just the wisps and this guy. And he's kind of presented like a boss, and is truly one of the worst things I've ever fought. How did that even hit? One has to wonder. This enemy sucks. Because he just makes these giant walls that hurt you. Like this, these things. Rabbit Legs, thank you for the resub. For those who don't know, I'm going to give him a shout out in a sec, but Rabbit Legs is the artist behind my animated emotes. They're a fantastic artist. They draw great boobs. Follow them on Blue Sky. I'll give you a shout out in a second. Hang on. I'm fighting a really bad enemy. Oh, he's angry now, and he's activated a shield that makes me not allowed to touch him because this is a Western video game. Every Western video game boss needs the shield that makes you not allowed to fight him for like a few minutes. And you just have to dodge attacks. I'm a video game designer, and this is my action game. There we go. There we go. I got him juggled. Here, I'll give you a shout out, Rabbit Legs. Thank you very much. Everybody should follow Rabbit Legs. Fantastic artist. Okay. Back to the video game. Back to the video game that sucks. I'm just gonna run in circles. Vergil's gotta get the zoomies out.
Vergil,
Back to this terribly drawn motion comic.
I thought I would never see you again. Vergil,
I killed my brother, Mom. Do you like this?
what's happened?
He's dead.
How?
killed him.
I did it. I killed my brother.
You killed him? How could you? He was your brother.
He was your favorite.
That's why I had to kill him. See, it's like that Bible. It's like the Bible. Like that good old Cain and Abel.
Well, not anymore.
I always loved you equally. You saved me from this to break my heart. Why? Look at me, Vergil.
I'm here to say goodbye.
Uh-huh.
What have you become? We gave you power.
Power.
Kill.
We keep using that word because it's Virgil's favorite word.
Everything you taught me was
It's his
wrong.
favorite power.
All you gave me was power, nothing else.
Power!
Brought you into this world. Gave you love. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
No.
Where's your heart?
Well, it literally...
One, Mother.
It's true, it did get stabbed.
Vergil,
Literally factually true.
please. Don't leave me.
No, you can stay in hell, Mom. I hate you now. I'm angry at you. I'm not saving my mom from hell. I like that he doesn't even kill her. He just fucking leaves. He killed the thing. He killed the monster that was chasing her, just so he could say, "I hate you now, Mom, and I'm gonna leave." Good night, Gotetsuyo.
Damage!
What will I ever even use these red orbs for? Notice how I can still get an S rank with 4 deaths. You ever notice this about this game? Okay, time for Mission 5, which is just a boss, so it's not a big deal. The hearts!
You've done it. How does it feel?
He's fucking...
Power.
You gotta take some...
Need
Oh,
power.
he said the thing, henchbuns! He said his favorite line! Everybody clap!
Something that belongs to me.
Everybody clap!
This is mine. Then I'll take it.
Oh, see, you had an opportunity to make him say another line. Well, I want yours, too. Oh, fuck, he somehow recovered midair. That was weird. Who was this guy again? He's Vergil. He's like, I don't know. He's not even Virgil's evil side, because Vergil is already evil, so I don't know what he's supposed to be. He's just like more Vergil, I guess. Yeah, that's exactly what it was, Alaskan Bullworm. Like, you don't get to fight Dante in this DLC because they didn't want to make a fightable version of Dante's moveset. Oh, I'm a Western action game designer and this is my boss. He's going to be invincible for a little bit and make you dodge attacks. Oh, big ones. I'm an action game designer from not Japan, and this is my boss. I'm bad at dodges. I should go back to doing this. Hello, Gamma Chris. You like what you see, big boy? You liking the Vergil action on your screen? I'm not enjoying myself, so don't be fucking happy. Be miserable like me. I want you upset and crying and sniffling on the fucking floor. Uh-huh. Oh, so Vergil also does this thing sometimes where he, like, falls and then just, like, stands there. You saw him just, like, not T-pose exactly, but just, like, stand there. It is an extremely piss-offable game. Okay, I'm a Western action game designer. This is my boss. I'm gonna... Fuck. I'm bad at dodging this. I'm gonna become invincible and make you dodge shit. I died. The heart. There he goes. Alright, I'm gonna do my original tactic for dodging this, where I do this. Because trick up and down has... now I'm doing this at the wrong time. Has invincibility frames. Fuck. No, it's not. It is absolutely not canon, Chris. Whoever told you that is a fucking liar and should be killed. Luckily, this is the penultimate mission, so not much longer. Oh, fuck. The padding is crazy. Did you fucking die already? There we go. I've defeated myself for some reason. Yeah, he does Helm Splitter when he does the teleport up Helm Splitter thing. Yeah, extra virgin. That's a really good name. See, it's like a pun, like olive oil. I like that. Blastitron, you get a little smooch from me because that made me laugh. Mwah. No, there is a regular Helm Splitter Blastitron, but Divorce is a different move.
You don't belong anywhere.
What have you become? Where's your heart?
You ever seen Bleach, chat room? Henchbuns, have you ever seen an anime where two shonen guys fought in front of a giant heart? Yeah, truth nuke. Now my eyes are red. I didn't take my eye drops, Dante. My eyes hurt and they itch and they're dry. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts. Still got a double S though. Next mission. Final mission. Now I'm covered in blue.
This time, it'll be
My blue is much better than her green. Oh, here it comes, chat room. Are you ready? Are you ready for his transformation? Are you ready for more power? Oh, it's Doppelganger. You remember Doppelganger style from Devil May Cry 3? No, there was no Devil Trigger before this. I mean, I'm playing on a New Game Plus, so I could use it before. I did use Doppelganger earlier, but no, Vergil does not have a regular Devil Trigger in this DLC, like Dante does. Prefer an operative term of regular Devil Trigger, because even Dante doesn't really have that in this game. He has the, like, I make everything float. Thing. Off with you. It is very funny that the doppelganger thing would get used again in Devil May Cry 5, which supports my theory that Itsuno mostly... See, okay, look, this one's Helm Splitter. Hang on. Anyways, this supports my theory that Itsuno mostly came up with ideas for Vergil's combat in this game, because it's a known fact that he had to come in and help with the development of the game as a whole. Because Ninja Theory are talentless hacks and didn't know how to make a good video game. So Itsuno had to kind of come in and help them deliver. So it would not surprise me if Itsuno was like, here's some ideas I have for Vergil and I would like to implement in the future. And so Ninja Theory used those ideas and obviously implemented them badly because they don't know how to make video games. But Itsuno still had those ideas, so he started implementing them for Vergil in 4 Special Edition and then in 5. That's my game theory that... Oh, great, this encounter. Right, because Vergil has so many things in this that would go on to be used in future Devil May Cries. Game. Oops. Help! I'm stuck! Oh, good. 3 of them. What? Okay. Oh yeah, the arm blade story is really funny. Where Ninja Theory showed Itsuno a design for the basic enemies, you know, the ones that have the blades that unfold on their arm. And Itsuno's like, hey, that's a cool blade arm. What does it do with it? And how does it attack with it? And they're like, how does it, what? What do you mean? We just thought it would look cool. Anyway, check this out. Here's how you handle this combat encounter. That's how you handle that combat encounter. It was such a smart idea to make it possible to add a bunch of gaps in the levels where you could just throw guys off. That was such a good idea for your fucking action game where you want to interact with the enemies in the action game. Ow! Is this Vergil's Mind Palace? No, we're in hell. We're in hell. It could also be Virgil's Mind Palace, but it's... I guess it's more like his personal hell? I don't know. Burger stick. Oh, it's cool, like, when my attacks just don't work, I guess. Or maybe he's in Devil Trigger. I don't know. No, he's not. Well, of course we're not done yet. Fuck. All right, bye. The fucking sounds he makes. See, this one is Helm Splitter. This one's Divorce. Helm Splitter, Divorce. God damn it. I don't know why he blew up. Fuck! I held triangle slightly too long. Shark. Can you... Fuck. Here, now explode. No, you explode. Thank you. Your explosion caused his explosion. Guys love to explode when they die. Up. I love it when that happens. I love it when I just... I love it when I just Christ air into the abyss. Right through the tree. It's like playing football. Football! Football, football, football! We're nearly at the end, henchmans. This is the final stretch of this final level. Yeah, I don't know why they do that, Swinerhead. I guess it's to hide the enemies loading in. Right, so they can load in their, like, popping out of the ground animations. Otherwise, I have no idea. Maybe they're just stupid and thought it was dramatic. And it serves no practical game design purpose. Entirely possible. What? Cool, thanks. That was kind of on me. I jumped at the wrong time. Remember when game reviewers said this was the best platforming in the Devil May Cry series? This teleport to red and blue shit? The big boys. The Chungai. I'm gonna assume that's the plural. Sometimes you just get run over. Sometimes you just get run over and die instantly. Sometimes he runs in a weird direction that makes no sense. It's Chungies? I thought it was Chungai, like fungi. I messed it up. I messed up my juggle. It's on me. That guy got blown up. the Chungoid, and 3 stupid ghosts. That guy's stuck. He's stuck there, henchmans. Poor guy. I gotta kill him, though, unfortunately. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Henchbuns, have you ever thought about ending it all? Hey, hang on. Oh, you! Oh, you! Oh, you! Well, I have no fucking choice. I have no fucking choice but to do it all over again. Oh, I'm not hitting him on the back. This is gonna take a while. Can we get much higher? Where did he go? All right, he's gone. Can you go? Fine, that's good enough. And that's it. That's it. That's the end of the DLC. No final boss. No fight with Dante. You just had that shitty Vergil boss and then this last enemy encounter, and that's the end of the game. Were you expecting something, anything? Were you expecting anything at all? You fucking morons? You absolute rubes? Of fucking course not. Where do you think you are? That's how it ends. He wakes up where he died and he's back to life.
I am free now, Father.
And he's like, I'm more evil than ever before, and I'm gonna go off to a sequel that'll never
This shit
happen.
ain't nothing to me, man.
Now I command the demon. Now they listen to me. Now I am the big evil. Notice how this game just turns Vergil into like kind of a generic evil overlord as opposed to like anything he had going on in 3. Anyways, that's it. I'm off to cause a problem. My stupid chud brother Vergil. Fuck you. Fuck you! Terrible. Well, I told you it would be short. I did tell you, didn't I, henchbuns? No, also there's no credits music. This is the credits. Not even a song. Not even that boring orchestral music they had for the entire DLC. This shit was ass. But that's fine, henchbuns. We ate our icky dinner. Now we get to move on to the dessert. 4 special edition with Vergil, and then 5 with Vergil. Coming up. Are you excited? I'm excited. I'm glad it's over. I'm glad we got through the bad part early, right? Yeah, good games coming up. Well, henchbuns, did you like it? Did you enjoy what you saw? 3 hours of me knocking guys off of platforms? Did you enjoy this? Ninja baby. That's right. The name Jason Graves is not familiar with me. I'm sure he's worked on games I've played. I'm sure a shitty DLC for a shitty game that was almost certainly rushed out because it came 2 months after the actual game. Obviously, probably not the height of his work. More of a horror guy. I don't know the name. I'm not familiar with Jason Graves. I'm sure he's made good stuff. I'm sure individually a lot of these people have worked on good things. Except Tammy Antoniades. He sucks, and fuck that guy. He's never worked on anything good, actually. Everybody else, I'm sure they're all hard workers, but fuck Tamim. He gets what he deserves. Just you and me sitting in silence for these credits, henchman. Yeah, that's right. We will never see the Hacker Man Fedora again. Yeah. We're just stewing in our juices, right? We're stewing in our DmC juices. Just here inside the silence of these credits. This Unreal Engine game that takes way more CPU capacity than it should and makes my model framey. Truly the gift that keeps on giving. What else is there to say? It was bad. I kind of talked about everything there was to talk about while playing, right? Vergil's unique mechanics that were added to him in this game. When we get to 4, we'll talk more about what was actually carried over into that game, because I actually think it's really interesting from a design sense, and how Vergil is now, as of 4 Special Edition and 5, a radically different character than he was in DMC 3. And that has some upsides and its downsides, because I have started playing 4 Special Edition, because getting this ready was super fast, so I just started on 4 a while ago, and I'm already noticing that there's some really interesting things about Vergil in 4 that are maybe in some ways ill thought out in terms of his moveset, and other things that are really cool and that I like. There are things that I like and think are really cool about Vergil in 4 so far, and other things that I think were maybe poorly thought out and were maybe just hard to implement because they were working on an old game and trying to put in new stuff into it. And I'm very curious then to get to 5 to see how they tightened up some of those ideas, because I know Vergil carries the vast majority of that stuff that was added to him in 4 Special Edition into 5. So I'm curious about that. Yeah, all the fedora was completely removed in the definitive edition of DMC, which we were not playing tonight. We were playing the original PC release. The definitive edition never came to PC, and I always think it's interesting to show off this game as it was originally, with no lock-on. The definitive edition did add a lock-on, but Vergil also just doesn't wear his hat in this DLC. The fedora back down is fucking hilarious, though. It is so funny that people, like, embarrass them into removing it from, like, the 2 or 3 cutscenes it's in. Because Vergil doesn't even wear it all the time in the base game. Like, some cutscenes he wears it, but he doesn't wear it all the time. But the fucking back down on the fedora is hilarious. I think it's hilarious that you can embarrass, like, hacks into, like, removing things. That's hilarious to me. But yeah, that was Virgin's downfall. I did think it was very funny discovering that even the heavy enemies could be juggled if you get the perfect timing on the ground slam. And so, because they don't really have a defense to that, like, some enemies pop out if you try to juggle them too much, like the weird cat things. They don't have a defense for that. You can just keep juggling them. They don't even have the gravity some enemies have. A lot of enemies in this game, and this has always been a thing in Devil May Cry from like 3 on, like, you can't juggle guys forever because they have an intensifying, like, gravity on them the longer you're juggling them, so it becomes impossible to at a certain point. But the big guys don't have that. You can just keep doing that forever and carrying them up the ceiling. Now, you could get around that with most enemies in DMC with the grappling hooks and stuff and teleporting them back up to you with the swords. So it was a non-issue anyways, but in like 3, 4, and 5, most enemies have like a varying degrees of gravity that act on them that make them hard to juggle for long periods of time. Like the bigger guys in 4 and 5 especially, you can't just juggle them forever. Some of them have ways to pop out. Some of them, it's kind of like combo decay in fighting games. Or like, I guess a really close equivalent is like the way gravity works in Guilty Gear Strive. Savage! But yeah, not in this game. It's a non-issue for the big boys in this game. I don't know why. I have completed Vergil Must Die! Hooray! Congratulations. Well, henchbuns, that was DMC the DMC. I'm so excited to never play this video game again. I've done everything I would ever need to do in this video game. That's it. What's my reward? Nothing. Actually, hang on. Did I unlocked heaven or hell? That's what I unlocked. And then if you beat heaven or hell, you unlock heaven and hell. No, there's no super Vergil. There's nothing like that. There's no alternate costumes. Nothing like that. At least I don't think. I can check real quick. Nope. That's it. There's a Super Saiyan Vergil. Oh yeah, I did unlock Super Vergil. I have unlimited Devil Trigger now. It's weird, it didn't tell me. I just assumed it wasn't there because it didn't tell me. Yeah, they have a classic Vergil costume in Definitive Edition, and it looks like shit. But whatever. Whatever. That I will never have to play this game again. I've done every challenge that's worth doing. That's a good feeling. That's a great feeling. I'm exiting blue mode. I'm exiting the game. I'm okay, here. I'll show you. Let me capture where's my window capture? Ah, fuck it. I'm just going to tell you I'm uninstalling it. You're take my word for it. I'm clicking uninstall right now on Steam. DmC The Devil May Cry has been uninstalled for my personal computer. And you know what? Whoop! Get that out of here too. No more hat. I'm putting this back on. My royal crown as I deserve. Jesus Christ, I'm glad it's over. Never again will I have to play this garbage. I've done everything there is worth doing in this game. Here's the schedule for the rest of the week, Henge Buns. On tomorrow's Friday. More Romeo's a Dead Man. We'll be playing an actually even halfway decent action game. Romeo's a Dead Man. We're continuing that. Hopefully, I will be able to play it for longer tomorrow. The fucking... we gotta stop Unreal Engine 5. Unreal Engine 5 has to be stopped. The particle effects in that game actually give me eye tiredness, and I can't play it. Couldn't play it for a long time last week. Hopefully, I won't have that problem. Hopefully, my eyes will be in a better shape, but who knows? That just might be a problem I have to suffer through with modern video games. One more on the pile. And then on Saturday, as is tradition, we're playing this Next Fest's demos. It's been a little hard digging through them. There's so much more AI garbage, but I found a good set. People recommended me some stuff too. That looks cool. So I think we have a good set for Saturday of Next Fest demos. I'm excited for that. So yes, Henchbuns, let's raise the monitor. I'm going back to my place. I'm going back to no. Get back up there. Get back up there. Thank you. I'm going back to my place here. Henchbuns, thanks for watching tonight. I appreciate especially the donations to the Minnesota Freedom Fund. We are just $100 away from reaching our goal. So if we could do that by the end of the month, that would be fantastic. We would meet our goal of $1,000 by the end of February. It would be I'm small now. It would be fantastic. So if you could do that, I would really appreciate it. In the meantime, let's find somebody to raid. Who's up streaming their shit? I'm so tired. No more DmC Devil May Cry ever. Never again. Yeah, let's raid Eltriok. He's playing some Neo Turf Masters with some other good VTuber friends of mine. So let's go raid Eltriok. Say goodbye. Say hello to the to a very husband-shaped man, Eltriok. That's what I'll call him. I'll call him husband-shaped. You can call him husband-shaped too if you want. Otherwise, just say goodnight to him. And say goodnight to me, Henchbuns. I'm your princess. I deserve it. Good night, Henchbuns. I love you. I will see you tomorrow for Romeo is a Dead Man. Nighty-night.